The phrase stir the pot refers to intentionally causing trouble or controversy in a situation. It is often used to describe someone who provokes tension or engages in discussions that create discomfort. For example, if someone says, "Don't try to stir the pot," they are warning you not to escalate a situation unnecessarily. The expression originates from the idea of stirring a pot to mix ingredients, symbolizing the act of stirring up a contentious topic or situation. Well, here at Stir the Pot, that is exactly what This Is Jay, Big Fan Breezy, and Philosophical P specialize in every week. So buckle up for the next 2 hours as the Triangle Offense cooks up that essential flavor. Stir the pot. Come get a whiff.
Don't get a whiff. You already know it's a gift. You know what I'm saying? Episode Raspberry Beret. Shout out to Philosopher P. You already see what it is. I'm finna stir it up real quick. Now I'm saying, shout out to This Is JTV. You know what I mean? We out here, another one again. And I gotta let y'all know I was on my Brooklyn shit. Y'all know March 9th was the other day. I was playing Notorious Thugs over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my favorite big tracks. You know what I'm saying?
What is your favorite big track? Let's go there. What's your favorite or top three?
That one is up there. That verse, yeah, that shit is up there. I'm gonna just stay there. I'm gonna stay there. That might be one of my
that's your one?
Yeah, it might be that one. It might be the Notorious Thugs verse. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
He said, nah, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit is tough.
Put the double stamp on that one.
Right rest there. In peace, Big. You know we love you. You know what I'm saying? So
I rely on Bed-Stuy to shut it down if I die. Put that on my diamond bezel.
Mm-hmm. You got a favorite big verse?
Well, song, I mean, you know, we was talking about this on a Different World podcast the other night, but
Different World, you talking about to come on Tuesday night at 9:00 on IG?
A different show where every week is a different show. Same
nah,
different
niggas bleed, bro.
Same different place.
That song to me, man, like that's the one of one to me. If I'm on the spot and I gotta pick one, because that song to me, man, it's a movie. Like it's not a song, it's a movie. Like I can close my eyes and I can like, picture every single thing. Like, yo, Arizona Ron. Like he not even a real person, but he made him to, like you could see Arizona Ron. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually may have kicked it with him a time or two, but he ain't even real. So yo, that yeah, man. They range got told they double parked by a hydrant. Like, yo, fire, man. Fire, man. Like that whole song, everything, man. Like every single thing in it was crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. It was, and to your point, I like how he had a backstory for the characters in, like, this is who they were. Like, that shit, the narration and that's skill, man. Big is a storyteller for sure, man. That was
Them Nas and Slick Rick, man. They the three best storytellers to me.
Who you said?
Big, Nas, and Slick Rick. Like, they can create a story out of a 3-minute song. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole little mini movie, a whole little mini TV episode, you know?
Okay. Did y'all hear that new Saha where he was talking about the breakup of good music?
Nah, I want to hear that shit. I ain't hear that. You put that in the chat? You put that in the group chat? I ain't see that shit.
That's a good joint. It's called The Good Old Days, but it's kind of fire. And the only reason why I thought of it, because y'all mentioned Slick Rick. In the other J. Cole diss, he was like, I'm slicker than that guy with the patch on his eye, whatever you said. But it made me think of, we talked about that already, but we didn't talk about The Good Old Days. And that was a fire track right there. Saha must be coming out with something because he's dropping. So he dropped something earlier today. I ain't see what it was, but he definitely dropped something today.
Mm-hmm. I gotta tap into that. I ain't missed Pat Pooch coming at 50 Cent. I ain't missed that. I ain't missed 50 Cent coming back. He did the shit with Max B, and he did another one, the one I just heard. That shit was tough. I just put it in the group chat. Did y'all listen to that?
Nah, I ain't get a chance to listen to it yet.
That shit is so tough, bro. That's the 50 Cent. They were saying that's the 50 Cent with the back.
That 50
Huh?
and Max B shit is that shit is
I didn't
mid.
even know 50 and Max B had a track together. I wouldn't even see that link happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that happen?
Well,
Probably
it
because
been,
Jim Jones and Max B, right, Jay? Type
yeah,
shit.
it been in the works because remember
Mm.
Ja Rule got jumped by some niggas. Like when Max B first came home,
Yeah,
Ja
the
Rule
Barclays.
got jumped at a Max B show, and according, it wasn't Max B peoples. It was some niggas from This Is 50 or whatever. Like it was, they got some sort of connection.
All right.
Right.
So,
Right. It's your
but,
enemy. It's we friends because we got the same enemy type shit.
Right.
and niggas is telling me that that's an old Max B song that 50 just jumped on.
Oh, so he just cut his 16 and put it on it.
And
Bro,
then
y'all
they
gotta hear this last 50 shit, bro. This
They
shit
got an
is-
AI video. I thought the AI video was kind of stupid, but I don't know. Like,
I guess he wanted to piece it together real fast. Mano, he had a rebuttal to that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's been a lot of music flying,
Mm-hmm.
and out of all of it, I still think the Damani freestyle is the most quality joint.
Mm.
Like,
he said in the track that I'm telling y'all about, he talking about him too. He mentioned him. Yo, this
yeah,
shit is
you're talking about Checkmate. You're talking about.
But,
I think the name of it is Checkmate.
remember,
But
all right,
he had
remember,
a song called Checkmate like a while back.
Yeah,
Did she?
you talking about the last
Wasn't
one
it
that I
like
put?
when he was beefing with the locks?
I don't know what you put in the. I don't know what you put in the chat, but if
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
the
I
last
didn't hear
one
it
where
yet.
he's talking about chess and he's like, yeah, even the tiny pieces on the board could do
that
something.
one. That's
Yeah.
old.
No, I didn't say that's old. I said I heard it already like yesterday.
Oh yeah, that shit tough. 10 out of 10. The
Oh
old 50.
man, here we go with the 10 out of 10, man.
Oh,
Everything is a 10 out of 10.
Remember the whole thing about I saw the movie the other day. That was a 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to see it too. I wanted to see what happened. It was like 7. I got 7. But
I know if you giving something a 7, it must have not been that good, man.
that shit was decent.
That
man.
don't happen. You don't give too many 7s, man.
But you know what it is? It's the actors sometimes that carry the movie. Like Will Harris was in the movie, so I was like, you know what I mean? I want to watch. I want to see how. And I'm a fan of Will Harris movies, so yeah. But yeah, it ain't one of his. He was on the wire like that. That's just the ball it's way different. Know what I mean? Above the rim type shit. But that wasn't that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I ain't hear T.I. say anything after the Suns had their verses. I heard him. He started it. The Sun said something. Then Pat Poole. I'm surprised Pat Poole said, I didn't even know where that came from. Like y'all
T.I. dropped like 5 tracks though.
Yeah, I know it was like 3 in a row. I remember I heard like 3 straight.
In the beginning.
T.I. dropped Let Him Know. He dropped
War. I think it was
War. He dropped what's the other shit? The one where he with the real repetitive, like catchy sing-songy hook.
I forgot. But if that's 3, then that
not the first joint he
it's
came
more
back
than
out
that.
with. Right?
It's definitely more than 3.
Because I know he came out with that first joint, like when he first cut his locks off. He went back to the weird hat wearing T.I. You know what I'm saying? And that track was fire.
Yeah, that's Let Him Know.
Okay.
But he got the right one. He got Let This Be a Lesson, Trauma Bond, then War, then Let Him Know, and the other one we just said. So it's like 6 tracks he dropped.
Mm.
And then Damani dropped 2 or 3, and then King dropped 2 or 3. I don't know the name of King joints, but
it's called Relight Your Split 50 Times. That's the name of that joint, man. That's what that shit's called, man. Like, he annoyed the hell out of me. I couldn't take him serious. Like, bro, like, just smoke it. Like, I'm gonna light it. I'm gonna kick another bar or 2, and I'm gonna light it again and light it again. Like, bro, what is you doing? You wasting the bud.
Yeah, that's just a prop for the video.
Still, I want my prop to be put in use. You know what I'm saying? Like we got props for the video. You know what I'm saying? When we doing the show, but we still using the prop, man.
But the most quality diss track out of all of them was definitely the fucking Damani shit. And then people was telling me, like, I heard somebody say that shit was the diet Meet the Grams, but I'll be the first one to say it if ain't nobody say it. That shit is better than Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams was one of my, to me, out of that Drake and what's some shit, it was one of the worst ones. Like, it was slow, it was boring. Like, yeah, he was trying to be surgical on it. I get that. You trying to be surgical, trying to be disrespectful, talking to the parents and all that. But I think the execution wasn't there as well as the Damani shit. Like, he was really talking to 50. He gave the firebug part. He had the little pre-hook part to tell people, put your lighters up. If like put your lighters up for domestic abuse when somebody burned down their baby mother house is an intricate, and then just keep calling this nigga Firebug. Like, I don't know. I fucked with that song. Like, I thought it was a real good lyrical song. And just the way they remixed the Miss Jackson beat, fire. Like, that shit was a great fucking diss record. And the tone of it wasn't angry. Know what I mean? It was just like introspective. I fucked with all of that. And he got another song where he dissed 50 and that shit wasn't as good. Like, he was trying to be real aggressive on that one, and it wasn't as good. But that one, that Miss Jackson shit, tough.
So you saying style clash, the way Damani spoke to him, that's his name, right? Damani?
Yeah, he was speaking to that nigga moms. He was like, next time, nigga told 50, next time you miss your moms, we could send it to you. Nigga, we could send you to her. Nigga said, the part when he was talking to his moms, he was like, yo, the guys that's on the way to his mansion ain't as level-headed as me. Know what I mean? So I'm just trying to talk it out because the guys that's on the way to his mansion ain't as level-headed as I am. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. I hear that. I gotta rewind that shit. Bar break down that shit.
He OD'd on that shit. Shit,
Golden
if you want to bring some of these shits up, I know you be showing shit. You could bring up some of the music we're going to talk about, but you don't got to. But, nigga, he went crazy on that.
Now, I just wanted to tell P that more than anything, I'm glad he got a verse in it. I know he can make a movie and a documentary and all of that stuff like that. But I'm glad he got a verse in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he got 2 verses in there. You know what I mean? 2-3 verses.
When you watch the AI shit, it's to say that it let you know that he wasn't talking about T.I. on that shit with Max B. He was talking about them and Mano and Fat Ab and
let's rap about it.
Niggas. Like, because the whole video is dissing them niggas.
But yo, the new theme song, that new power that's coming out, bro, you got to live with that for the next 5 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, every episode, that, you know, like, yo, that's tough right there. Like, that's a different type of, I'm gonna send a shot in a theme song to a show that you know gonna come on at least 5 years, 10 episodes a season. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't just talking about the live episodes. We talking about if somebody want to replay it and rewatch it every time. Shot. Crazy, man. Like, to me, that's a power move.
I guess. Like, I hear you. And I agree.
That's going to be heard more than any of those other songs over the next 5 years, if you think about it.
I give you that, but what I will say is this: at the barbecue, I'm playing fast.
It's a better song than it is a diss by any means. Like, the song is good, and like, even if you listen to that song, and this is not me hating on 50 because I would like 50 to win this beef, but the R&B version of the R&B on the song and the beat, that shit carries that song. Like, if that nigga 50 didn't say your daddy make your box in Atlanta, niggas wouldn't even be talking about his verse on that song.
But
it's the R&B
just part. That bar.
That bar is not that fire.
It is, because it's the truth almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, the relevancy of it, bro. Like, every week. Like, do you understand how many homes that line is gonna go into on a week-to-week basis for the next 5 years when that show comes out, like I said, it's no comparison to the amount of spins that's gonna get versus everything else.
I I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying when it comes to barbecues, that fab shit go. That fab shit go more than any of those tracks. That fab shit go at the barbecue. So I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing, though. Ain't nobody gonna be playing that next year, 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like it's hot now, it's dope now. But he gets a marketing genius move by, yo, I'm gonna put this in the intro to my show that ain't even come out yet, that we know when it come out. Yo, everybody waiting for this Power Origins, because basically what it is gonna be the backstory to Ghost and Tommy when they was teenagers and coming up in the game. So everybody waiting for that. Like anybody that's tapped into the Power universe is waiting for that. The way how they also made it super dope, I think, is they basically going to take Raising Kanan, which in my opinion is the best show out of all of them, and they're going to now run that into the Power Origins. So you're going to get the character of Kanan that we've seen for the last 4 or 5 seasons. You're going to get Breeze, a character who was supposed to be Ghost and Tommy's mentor, who's played by the dude who did the Spider-Man voice in the animated joint, and then he was also Raekwon in the Wu-Tang joint. He's playing that character. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this show has the potential to maybe even be better than Kanan. We'll see. But the fact is, you getting 5 million, 10 million people every week streaming this show.
Now I'm not gonna hold you every week. I want to be honest. When I was watching,
I'm a songwriter, bro. If you listen to the flow of that song, that line don't have shit to do with the rest of the song. Like, it don't. It absolutely does not. Random spray out of nowhere. Like, it was cheap. Like, and if you're right, it is gonna get played, and it didn't sound bad in the flow of the rap, but Leon Thomas carried that song more than 50 did. Like, if you look at all of the Power themes, they all kind of follow a certain type of thing. If you know what I'm saying. If you look at the original Power theme,
it wasn't directed at nobody though.
Nah, not at all. But this is what I'm saying. He probably already had his bars for that. And then this came out. All this happened. He was like, yo, I'm going to just switch this little thing right here. And it'd be a quick shot.
It sounds like
he all kind of smooth. Like, look at all of the original joint, the one with Tommy, the one with Kanan. They all got a smooth kind of melodic feel to them. You know, all of the themes. And again, that's good business because, yo, why have a song leaning one way or the other as my theme to a show when I'm trying to invite multiple audiences to watch the show and not just a hardcore fan or an R&B fan or whatever? Let me make a blend, and then that way I'm getting all audience captivated into what I'm doing.
You gotta hear the shit that Breeze talking about, though. The shit where he was dissing T.I. and both his sons and Tiny shot in there. That joint was pretty good. I still don't know if it's better than the Harris family, but it was pretty good.
Fifth ain't never been a lyrical assassin to me. I've always thought 50 had a great flow and could put together good songs, but lyrically, he's never been in my top anything.
But what beef lyrically has 51? Huh?
Not really none.
Because he lost to Jada and Jadakiss.
Yeah, the Locks packed him up.
He lost to
Ain't too many people in the world beating him.
He won against Ja Rule. He won against Ja. He lost to Jada. He lost to Rick Ross.
I say he beat Joe. Fat Joe. I say he beat Joe. Because they had Static after the New York shit. Because that's how the whole Static came out with Kiss. Because basically, anybody that was on that New York song, Fifth was like, okay, you my enemy. Because you, again, like Bree said earlier, enemy of my enemy type shit. You know what I'm saying? So a friend of my enemy, so you my enemy. So that's basically how the Locks shit started, was after that. And then same thing with Fat Joe.
I can't even remember any songs from Joe.
It was a little bit. It wasn't much because Joe ain't a lyricist neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, who really want to? Like, I respect both of their career and their movements that they done and everything like that. But who really wants to hear a Fat Joe 50 Cent battle? Not me.
Yeah, nah. We can agree there. I don't, but that's why I didn't even think of it. Like
but he won that one. You know, with the couple of 3-4 songs they went at each other with, he won that one.
But he lost to Rick Ross.
That to me was, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that battle. Because again, Ross ain't a lyricist neither to me.
But he lost though. Because I remember he was trying to do all that pimping curly skits and shit like that. And Ross was just dropping good music. And he lost. And like I'm saying, I feel like just like we were talking about the battle rap shit last week, it's like when the crowd gives you a consensus that this person lost, they lost. Like just like Ja Rule, Ja Rule lost. Like after that battle, his career just wasn't the same. Like even if you like Ja Rule music, he lost.
No, because to me, I think that was the only person that 50 really launched a full scale platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna keep putting out music for a couple years type shit.
Right.
Like everybody else is just, I'm gonna make a couple tracks and I'm moving on to the next thing type shit. Like he made it his personal vendetta against Ja. To like, oh, y'all thought I wasn't beefing with this dude no more? Nah, I'm coming back out with something else now. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was tough on Ja.
He still got beat 20 years later.
After I really sat there and thought about it, it was crazy that niggas let 50 get that off because nigga Ja, like he rapped about Ja Rule singing and doing melodies and then came out singing and doing melodies.
Right.
Like nigga, 50 Cent is a melody having motherfucker.
Yo. If you
he made it seem like it couldn't be a two-show town. Like they could have both did it, but he made it seem like it could only be me. And I don't like. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you think about the collabs that Ja Rule got, he got some collabs, bro. He got J-Lo. He got Ashanti. Like, bro, he got we not just so. Even though 50 did what he did, when you look at his catalog and what he did, far as you know what I'm saying, success in the music business. You know what I'm saying? He got some songs. Yo, man.
Not a lot of people had a Ja Rule run.
No,
Ja Rule had a run.
And like hits. And he even had underground shit that was hard.
Yeah.
But when Fifth came out with the you sing on songs and sound like the Cookie Monster.
Oh man.
Like, it was over with that line, man.
That shit.
He sound like the Cookie Monster. And you could never hear another Ja Rule song after that and not think of the Cookie Monster.
Hold on.
Yo,
hold on. Can I do this? Can I do this real quick? Because it's fresh on my mind and I don't want to forget to say this.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that song? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
Yeah.
Long story short, when we was talking about marketing, I think RAV4 asked to use that for a commercial. He said he'd get paid millions because of that one song. And he was like, yo, yeah, I was Grammy nominated for the you know what I'm saying, the album. But I had Pac in front of me, Big in front of me. He was like, yo, I didn't win, but I was still successful because of that one song. He said, when I shot my album, I shot that one song. I don't have to have no other song attached to my album for it to sell, and I still make money today. I was just like, that's a beautiful story. Just talking about marketing and I wanted to say to Jay, he was talking about publishing and having your own rights to what you wrote. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those your bars, your melody, you made the beat, all of that. You know what I mean? So, you know, if anybody watching that do that, that's into that, you know what I'm saying, know how important publishing is and owning that. Making sure
income, baby. It ain't no more powerful income than residual income, man. Shout out to residual income, man. I love it.
Yeah, shout out to residual income. And if y'all want to tap into it, I just want to say where I seen it. I seen it on show.
No, that's good too.
Compounding
that's the whole
interest
thing,
is
man. Multiple
Right.
ways that having things hit that account, man. Is yo, man. It's one thing to work for it. That's great, but when that shit starts working for you, that's when life is good.
Yeah,
right.
I respect it. I love
That's
it.
the
Here.
thing. You got to make your money work. You know what I mean? You can't have lazy money. You want your money to work for you.
Get your ass up and go do something for me, man. Benjamin Franklin. Get your
Seriously,
ass up, man.
No, dead ass. That's one of the things I've been learning at work. You know what I mean? Like these older wealthy dudes are saying you can't have lazy money sitting around. If you got lazy money, that's what is it doing? You know what I mean? Put that money to work.
All it's doing is either sitting and doing nothing or being wasted in another way.
Right.
And granted, we all waste money in different ways. It's what gets us out the bed in the morning. Like I'll never forget. Remember in The Wire, the Greek dropped a fire line, man, when he was like talking to Sabaka, the dock workers in season 2. He was like, "Yo, why don't you spend some of that money and get yourself like a new truck? Your truck is broken down, it's getting messed up. Like you got some money, buy you a new truck." He's like, if you think about it, and I forgot exactly how he said it, but I'm gonna paraphrase. And he basically said, the little things like that is what keeps us motivated as people to get up in the morning and deal with the daily grind. So you got to treat yourself. You can't cheat yourself. Shout out to the old school CP. That's what we said, man, on CP. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself, man. If you don't treat yourself every now and then to some things, it makes it a little bit harder to want to get out the bed and go do the grind and stuff every now and then. So whatever it is that you like, do something for yourself. Don't be irresponsible with it. Make sure that you still taking care of the shit you need to take care of, and also making sure that you don't got that lazy money to where you putting it, like Jay said, to where it's doing other things for you. But at the end of the day, throw a little something for yourself every now and then. Maybe it's a good meal. Maybe it's a new TV. Maybe it's a vacation, whatever. Do something to make you smile at the end of the day, man.
Word. Yeah, facts, man. Wise words, man. Words to live by. Start a pot, man.
Not to keep going back to this 50 shit, but Mano versus 50. This shit look like it could get ugly out there.
I don't want to hear that though. Like me personally,
man.
Well, I'm not
being Brooklyn, man. I don't want to hear none of that.
About physical fisticuffs and other things.
Get ugly. This could get ugly. Mano versus 50. Because
so you want to see him 3 rounds in a boxing match?
I would pay to see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's see him 3 rounds.
Nah, but the reason why
just 2 dudes that have histories of getting things done to people or doing things to people.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see no nasty shit. I'd rather see them in a boxing ring, 3-minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that'd be good for the culture. It'll definitely get both of them a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, and guess what? The only bloodshed that might be spilt is in the boxing ring just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I would prefer to see.
Well, and I wanted to say this. And I know
50 said no. Floyd tried to box 50 and 50 said no.
Well, it's Floyd. I ain't boxing Floyd. I'm bigger than Floyd. I'm not boxing him. Hell no.
He got a 50 got 100 pounds on Floyd.
I'm not boxing Floyd, bro. I probably got about 70 pounds on Floyd. I ain't boxing him. Nah, I'm good. Now, if we talking some WWE Extreme Rules match where I could get the steel chair and I could get the hacksaw Jim Duggan 2x4, then yeah, I could do that with Floyd. But boxing, straight up, I'm straight.
Don't do it.
I'm straight. And anybody that say they with that smoke, They don't know what type of problems they asking for.
Yeah, it's a difference between boxing and fighting. You know what I mean? So
9 minutes with Floyd, one of the most technical ever. I'm cool.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm good. But
You gotta give me a big bag to say yes to that. And you got to make sure it's a clause in that contract that's saying if I go down in the first round, I'm still getting my bread.
I don't think they would do that, and I only think that if they did do it, it would heighten things more than anything. Because from what I've seen, so I wouldn't even like you think that shit is entertainment. You put them two men in the ring together, nah, nigga, that's gladiator shit. That shit is not gonna happen, bro.
I ain't trying to be out there looking like a Funko Pop. My head just bobbling every fight.
That shit is not gonna happen, bro. Them niggas is not entertainers when you put them in there and fake fight. The niggas is not some fake fighting ass niggas. I'm gonna tell you that shit. They not.
50 and Mano is both out here calling each other soft, and I don't know how this is going to end up with two niggas that I don't presume to be soft.
They have expressed themselves in gangster articulation on several occasions.
Right. So both of them out here calling each other soft. I don't know how this is going to go.
Hopefully it ain't too crazy, man.
Did y'all see Memphis Bleak out here looking like the dude?
What the whole hell?
Bleak looked like the Wii boxing nigga.
Yo, bro, that's why he been wearing a fitted the last 30 years?
Bro, I guess so.
Yo, he said he always wears fitted. That's the second time. It was 2 times. The one time y'all talking about now where I seen him without the picture, and the other time where he say he was in Chicago and they, you know what I mean, they backed him down for wearing that certain hat or certain color.
Oh yeah, I heard about that story.
Yeah, but those the only 2 times there was a situation where Memphis Bleak wasn't going to wear a hat. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, the only nigga that wear hats more than Bleak is Papoose. I seen Papoose get a haircut with a hat on.
Yo, it's a video. Dudes taking showers with they fitted to him, man.
Yo, it's a video of the nigga Papoose in a barber chair getting a haircut with a fitted on. Like, how you getting a haircut with a hat on?
Yo,
what kind of nigga is you? He true to this hat shit.
Hat
guard.
Yo, that's wild, man.
His verse was tough, though. I don't want to overlook and say all of this other stuff, but just listening to his verse, all the stuff that he said, and it was a long song too. Like it wasn't like no 60 seconds or nothing like that. I think that shit was like 3 minutes. Like he was going in. Like I ain't gonna lie, Papoose is tough, bro. Like Papoose verse is tough, and he may not get as knowledge as other, I guess.
You don't know how to make a song, bro. You don't know how to make a song, bro. That's all that shit is, man. Like he did a fireball.
The first one he did a freestyle over Mini Men beat. And he was like, I heard the track. First thing I thought was fuck Curtis Jack.
That's the one I heard.
That's the one you talking about? So you ain't hear Agent Provocateur.
Hold on, let me make sure.
He said, let me make sure.
Because I was listening to it earlier today too.
Because one he did a freestyle to Many Men 50 Cent song, and then another one
he did a video. There was a video too I watched.
Yeah, was he riding around in the car freestyling, or was it a real music video?
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, it's Agent Provocateur, yeah.
Yeah, that's a different joint than the Mini Men joint.
Yeah, I ain't seen that. Yeah, I seen this one. I ain't see the Many Men one. I ain't see that one.
Yeah,
but this shit was tough, bro. You like the other one better though?
I just like it together as the beats, the lyric, the everything. Like it was just effortless, flawless. The second one is tough too, but I don't think it was like more as flawless.
I'm gonna see it.
But she was tough though. She was tough. He was saying a lot of shit on there. He was like, "You got your name from a Brooklyn nigga, and you trying to diss nothing but Brooklyn niggas." Like he was like, "You dissed Fab and Mano, those is Brooklyn niggas. But your name 50 Cent, you got your name from a Brooklyn nigga. Like,
Facts. Or Green.
That's tough.
Green.
Yeah,
50
that's real. That's a real. Yeah, he a real person for real.
yeah, so
Wow.
he had bars in that shit. That's one thing Pap gonna do is bar you to death.
Always.
Nice.
Pap got bars for years, man.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas
Yo,
say
man,
he
you
was
seen,
writing some of that Remy shit.
Yeah, absolutely. He was writing a lot of her shit, man. And anybody that don't think that is bugging.
Listen,
When
I don't
Remy
know.
had
I
some little
always
crazy
thought
bars,
Remy had bars from the first shit that I ever
Yeah.
heard when she had that song by herself on fucking Big Pun album.
mm,
I was like, this girl is nice, and she claims she write all her own shit. I don't know if Pat was helping with it or not, but
Pat
people
was
were saying Pat was helping. Well,
because her shit got tighter as the years went on.
yeah,
But if that, come on, he's supposed to help. You know what I'm saying? Imagine he like, let me hear what you got. I mean,
he's supposed to.
I mean, like, not supposed to, but if that's his girl and she having a hard time with the rhymes, he ain't supposed to be like, what's going on, boo? Let me see where you stopped at.
I mean, Big did it for Kim. Like everybody, it always, that's how it be.
Yeah, like, well, he gonna just leave her hanging, Jay? Like, oh,
Nigga, I'm saying the same shit I'm saying about basketball and even more about rap. If she nice, she nice. She don't need a man to be nice.
Nah, not necessarily, but maybe
This is a brain sport we talking about. So we're not even talking about anything that takes physical.
no,
like,
not at all. But
she could be
it
nice.
don't even have to be a man-woman thing. It could be I'm
Right.
more lyrical superior than you are. You don't think Kim was helping Steez with his shit? Kim was definitely helping Steez with his shit after Big died. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I'm a little bit better at this than you. So I might be able to, drop a little bit of knowledge on you here or there to maybe tighten your shit up a little bit more. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's just Pap sat down and was like, okay, what you want to say? All right, and then he writing bar for bar. Nah, it's like,
right.
oh, maybe you should say this instead of this, or say it like this.
She writing in front of him. They together, they a couple. She listening to the
And
beat.
he's lyrically superior.
He playing the game. He like sitting there next to her, like, oh, all right, that's where you stopped at. What if you said this, or what if you said it like that? He's not wrong for that, but
no, he's not wrong for that. But I'm just saying I would have to hear Remy say that. Because I don't know.
She ain't saying that shit, especially not now. Come on, man. Stop it. She ain't saying this shit.
I would have to hear Remy say that. Because shit, this nigga Safari say he was helping Nicki Minaj with her rhymes, but I ain't never heard Safari say nothing as nice as Nicki.
He don't got
I ain't never heard that nigga rap as good as Nicki.
He don't got credibility with that. Exactly.
But he said that he was helping her. And some of her best rhymes was back then. But I just never heard him say anything close. I don't know.
Yo, y'all heard about what Mark Wahlberg did today, though?
Nah.
He pulled up to the Marathon Burger spot, Nipsey's spot in Cali.
Yeah, I seen that.
And him and his man was there, and they bought a couple of burgers. And he was like, yo, matter of fact, instead of 2 burgers, let me get 300. So the next 298 people that come through, they getting blessed with the burgers. I thought that was dope when I read that earlier, man.
I want to hear it.
Hold on. See, this is where I would put my kufi on right here. I'm on my Dr. Breezemore now.
You can't buy nobody no burgers, man.
Hold on. So you telling me the white man pulled up to Marathon Burger and they trying to steal the sauce, and because these 2 white men you talking about got their own burger spot, so they gonna go to Marathon Burger.
That's his brother with the burger spot. That's not him.
Still Wahlburgers.
Yeah, it's Donnie though. It's not Mark. It's Donnie.
So now they're gonna go there and steal a burger sauce.
My brother, are you talking infiltration, my brother?
That's what I'm saying, right?
Dropping 3 for buying 300 burgers. Oh man, come on.
Yo, nigga gonna go steal the burger sauce, and now they're gonna have.
So now he
gonna invite him to the back because of that.
You got him on some plankton shit, like he plankton trying to steal a Krabby Patty.
Yeah, he's trying to steal a Krabby Patty formula. Like,
so hold on. No, think about it. Think about it.
He pull up the Marathon Burger. Now all of a sudden, Wahlburger is gonna have a sprinting sauce. Know what I mean? It ain't gonna be marathon. It's gonna be the opposite of a marathon. Like, yeah, we got the new Sprinter sauce with our new burgers. Fuck out of here.
So
That's
he can
like
only
food.
go to. So he can only go to a Wahlburgers, and even though ain't no Wahlburgers in Cali, like, come on.
Only go to Wahlburgers if we promoting it.
Think about it.
It's his brother shit. That's like saying you own a burger spot and I go into somebody else's burger spot. I'm no longer allowed in this burger spot because we related. That's some bullshit, man. I should be able to go to any goddamn burger spot I choose to.
No, but what I'm saying is
that
he's not wrong for having his antennas up. Now, which I wasn't going to say, but what I will say is it was only one way to get behind the counter. How else could he get behind the counter? Not with two burgers, no sir. But you buy 300 burgers.
You think they let him behind the counter after he bought 300 burgers? Now y'all
Wahlburgers is
y'all reaching like motherfucking Chris Armstrong right now, man.
And
like motherfucking plastic man. Mr. Fantastic. That's how far y'all fucking reaching right now, man. Like, I swear to God.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say that it was good publicity because it was a shootout there.
Yeah, I thought that shit was cool. Right, because the shit.
Nigga, do you think the niggas at McDonald's is letting Burger King CEOs behind their counters, nigga?
Ain't nobody going behind nobody counter. Hell no, ain't nobody going behind nobody counter, man.
Y'all ain't see him in flipping burgers? He wasn't in behind the counter flipping burgers with them?
Nigga,
so basically, what I seen, the video I seen, he walked up in the spot, him and his man, they got 2 burgers, and he was like, matter of fact, let me get 300 burgers, and just the next 298 people get burgers. And he was just right, they was in the front. And then they got their burgers, and they was eating their burgers. And apparently, like, everybody said Marathon Burger is fire. That I heard Grub on it, they said it was fire.
We just talked about Burger Wars last week, and now Mark Wahlberg, who co-owns Wahlburgers, is behind the counter at Marathon Burger.
He wasn't behind the counter. This is where do y'all keep coming up with this shit? I just finished saying he was in the front of the store like any other regular customer. Yo, y'all is terrible for this shit, man. I swear to God, man. Y'all next thing you know, he making the order. Yo, he back in the back ordering the fucking supplies for the restaurant, man. He doing the
So you trying to tell me he ain't trying to one of those city slickers that might try to get fly with it, like, oh, you know, I love what you doing with the place, you know.
I don't know.
I
don't know to speak into any of that. Like I said, I just thought it was fucking cool that he bought 298 people their lunch today, man. That's all. I would have been like,
land on a burger spot. A burger spot landing on us.
$15 on my lunch, $20 on my lunch, and that happened. I'd have been like, yo, good looking, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That's what I'm talking about, my guy.
He used to rap.
That's what you think in the short term. That's what you think in the short term.
They ain't taking shit from me, so I'm just happy with eating my free burger.
Until Wahlburgers is trying to acquire Marathon Burger.
And that shit got nothing to do with me, because I don't got no percentages in either company. I would have just got a free burger.
See, but that's how it is. That's how they do
it. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
This shit don't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
It's always about us, my brother.
Now
you gotta stop. See, individually, we are like fingers, but together we are the Black Power fist, my brother.
And tell everybody else that's kicking that shit to come holler at me with that shit when I need them.
Right. No, but seriously, I don't know how much.
Take my free burger and have a good lunch, man.
Yeah. No, they needed the publicity, man, because I heard where the location is at. It's like both quote unquote hoods could get there. You know what I mean? Opposition hoods could get to that spot. So I think they're gonna need like some truce clause, like for real, like on like the old-fashioned gangsters, the old gangsters. They gotta have a truce clause. If we meet you at the marathon, we gotta have a peace. That gotta be a peace space. If that's not peace there, then it's war. But we should be able to go our own way. If I see you at the Marathon Burger, if they can keep that unity, that's huge for LA. You know, and I know it's not like New York. I know they got a whole different vibe to what
They
they be
do, but
doing.
you got neutral zones in certain situations, and that should be a neutral zone, man. You know what I'm saying?
For
That
sure.
should be like Amsterdam, so to speak, where it's no crazy shit that goes on here, man. Like let the people enjoy. And that's the thing, is like, if you have the controversy and the bad news being reported online, on TV, different places, it's gonna discourage the regular person from going there. You know what I'm saying? Like the person that didn't maybe grow up in that type of life and environment, and they just want to support the culture in any type of way. It don't mean it matter if they black, white, Hispanic, whatever. It's just the person that didn't grow up in the streets and they want to support. And now it's like, well, yo, it's a chance I might get shot just to go get a burger. I'm cool.
That's
on
crazy.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I would go for fries. Like, if I was ever in over there, I would go for fries.
Just
like,
the fries. Just the fries. Yo, you wouldn't fuck with if they had a Impossible Burger? You wouldn't fuck with that?
Oh, hell no. That shit ain't even real.
Yeah, we don't fuck with Impossible Burgers.
It's basically plant shit.
Yeah, but that shit
Nah, I'm good. Yo, you know them? They getting funnier and funnier with the memes with them eating the burgers and all of that shit.
With the Burger King shit and all of that from last week.
But you know, tenderism. He really turned up. You know that, right? He on TV shows. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I say he should come out with aprons, but his apron is wild. His apron say, "You don't need teeth for this meat to melt in your mouth."
Hey, yo, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't even want to hear no word about that apron. That sounds like they selling a sex shop, man. That sounds like something they selling a sex shop, man. That don't sound like no meal apron.
That you can see the apron when you go to his website. You know what I'm saying? He got a website now. He be making appearances. You know what I mean? Moving around. He how they say? Moving and sliding and moving and grooving and vibing and sliding. You know what I mean?
But yo, we give him so much airtime. He need to cut us a check, man.
Bro, I've been watching this.
We give him enough airtime, man. We giving him airtime every week now, man. He need to cut us a check. So, Mr. Tenderism, whatever your name is, government wise, holla at us, man.
Walter Johnson.
We've been plugging you, man. You need to cut us a check, give us some free sauce, something. I don't know.
Content creators had your back the whole time. They went to Destination and Smokehouse. That shit was empty. Macaroni and cheese looked bad. I said,
yo, you know, you can fuck up the mac and cheese easy, man, if you don't got a seasoned veteran back there, man.
It was like, it was a nobody in there, no chatter. You know how you hear chatter? You don't know what they're saying, but it's just that chatter in the background.
In a popular restaurant.
It wasn't none of that. It was
That's funny as hell.
Worse.
Yo, man, how y'all feel about Idris, Femi, Bamonte, Adebayo's 83 points?
Oh man.
Let me hear y'all views on that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, immediately I said, this is why I don't like the NBA. They starving and try to make it seem like this era is doing what Kobe could do. They ain't doing it like that. I said, why y'all want us to think that this is a competitive thing if the refs got so much say? You trying to tell me that the Wizards get to wear that jacket and they gotta walk around and hold that? They just okay with that, for one. For two, 83, him? He like that? It would come from him.
From Bamonte.
I don't like I respect 36 from 43 in the percentage. They put you on the line, you're making them. Do I think that you deserve to be at the line that many times? No. You know, I think it's just a slap in the face to Kobe Bryant, man. I don't know. I don't feel like he was really getting that 80.
So you don't.
I gotta respect.
He was at the line a lot in that 81-point game too, man. So like,
but how many attempts
because of that part? Because of the
how many? Not 43 times.
How many attempts he had?
I'm gonna check right now.
It wasn't 43.
I checked yesterday, and it wasn't no 43.
It wasn't no 43 for sure. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm checking right now.
And my thing is, I respect it because he had
He was
31 in the
he was
first
18 for 20 from the free throw line in that game.
So
Hold
double
on,
the
that's
amount of
a
free throws.
major difference.
No,
Double
yeah, and not
three.
only that, he shot 61% from the field. He was
Bam
just
shot
on
under
fire.
40%
Bam-
from the field or some
Yeah,
shit.
Bam. Nah, it wasn't under 40, but it was under 50 for sure.
That's not and under 50
Like,
is not an 80-point game, bro. The
These
ref
are
is
two
carrying.
totally different things.
And
And
hold on,
hold up,
be
nah, the
specific.
nastiness, the nastiest part of it, at the end of the game, the fucking Heat
He was 20
fouling.
for 43. So he was 47%.
The Heat was fouling the fucking
Yeah.
Wizards
Yeah.
soon as they inbounded the ball,
Yeah.
just so they could get the ball back and give it
Yeah.
to the nigga Bam again.
The fourth quarter was fuckery to me, honestly.
That shit was nasty,
The fourth quarter was
nasty,
fuckery.
terrible work.
But yo, I respect 31 points in the first quarter. 56 at half or some shit like that. 51, 56 at half. Like, yo, you getting buckets out there. But the fourth quarter to me, that was nasty work. The fourth quarter.
Bro, the
beginning was beautiful, man.
I don't know. I can't even say that, bro. The nigga had
31 in the first. It was either 50.
How many of them were free throws in the first?
Like,
how many free throws did he have in the
there
first
was
quarter?
a lot of field goals in the beginning.
He had more field goals. He was cooking in that first quarter in that first half.
So he missed all his shots. So that means he was cooking in the first quarter and missed every shot.
The fourth quarter was nasty.
It was valid. It was.
I want to know. I'm gonna look and see how many free throws he shot.
Nobody watched this game.
We're gonna break down the specifics, but again, to the point, it's a difference from 81 to 50 something. I seen Kyrie come to the Nets and drop 60, and that was clean. He ain't have a lot of free throws in that. He was 12 for 13. I checked. Case in point is, I respect the more field goals than the free throws. And at the end, to your point, P, that's not the entertaining part of it. If you're gonna carry him past 81 from the free throw line, it's like, come on, bro. Like, are you competing with this guy or what? You know what I mean? Why would you want to get a record? That's why I love Kobe Bryant. In that All-Star game.
Hold up, Breeze, not to cut you off. I'm reading this right here, and this is wild. Yo, it was one point in the first quarter where he scored 18 of the Heat's 20 points off of field goals. He was cooking in that first half.
For sure. See, that's what I'm saying.
20 of the whole team, 20 points?
They running the offense to you. Like, why they ain't been do this? What was it? What was they doing?
The third quarter, he only scored 19, and that's why in the fourth quarter they went nasty with it just to try to get him to beat Kobe's record.
Mm-hmm. Only 19. Shit, you scored 20 in each quarter, you almost there. Like, my thing is with the refs just kind of allow it, because I looked at something.
He made 5 free throws in the first half. The rest of that shit was the second half.
Thank you. You see what I'm saying? I can respect that, but that's not 81. At the end of the first half, he had 51, I believe, 53. It was something like that. But that's still not 81. I think clean people. I heard somebody say this cleanly. They say he got 70-something points. Clean, but I don't think it was that. 43 free throws is excessive. That might be a record. That might be two records.
He broke the record, honestly. I just read that too, for the most free throws attempted in a game and the most free throws made in a game. He broke both records because he made 36. He still made 36 out of 43 from the line. That's great for a center, man. I'll take that.
Call them free throws for a reason. They call them free throws for a reason. You know, and they don't call them contested throws. You know,
hey, I'm gonna sit here and say like this, man. The NBA been played for almost 80 years now, and it's only been 3 people in the history of the game to score 80 points or more. So anybody hate on that shit if they want to, all I'm gonna say is, let me see you fucking try to do it.
That shit is tough to do.
Give me 43 free throws, and I'll make 36 of them too.
And you dropping 83 in an NBA game?
I have 36 at least.
I want to smoke what you smoking. If you thinking that you dropping 83 in a fucking NBA game, hell no.
Nigga, I have 36.
Ain't nobody on this podcast, watching this podcast, commenting on this podcast, liking this podcast. We appreciate all y'all, by the way. But ain't none of y'all scoring 83 points in no motherfucking NBA game, man.
Nigga, if you're giving niggas, if you're gonna shoot fucking 122 shots and have fucking 40 free throws, nigga went 7 of 22 from 3. Nigga shot less than 40%. Nigga got 43 free throws. Get this 83 out my fucking face.
Nah,
that
man.
83 is bullshit.
Nah,
The
man.
bullshit ass 83 is.
Heinous,
It's the most
heinous
unimpressive
assault on his
83
character,
points
man.
I've ever heard of. But they did say Bam
It's
scored
the
more
only 83 points you ever heard of. Ain't
And
nobody
it's
ever dropped
unimpressive.
83 except Wilt on his way to 100.
and bet you Wilt and Kobe shooting splits was better than Bam.
Yo, 20 for 43 is not bad, man. Like at
Bro,
all.
you
Like
said
40,
Cam Thomas shooting under 50% is horrible.
no, what I'm saying is his career 41% is horrible. There's a big difference between 41 and 47 in the NBA. And if you don't know that, I don't know what you be watching, bro. 47% shooters get it done.
Terrible work.
41%
Yeah.
shooters
Yo, hold on.
don't get it done.
Shout
Terrible work.
to JDJ. He said Kobe had a moderator on this page. He said Kobe had 62 against the Mavs in 3 quarters. Phil asked Kobe if he wanted to go back into stat pad to chase 70 points, and Kobe responded, "Nah, I'll get it another time when we really need it." See, this is the call for the champion. You know what I'm saying?
Not fouling niggas.
Come on, we're not going to sit here and compare
to
Kobe
run up the score
Bam.
when
We're
you
not gonna
already
do-
up by
we're not
28
gonna sit here and do that like
Right.
they in the same stratosphere. We're not
Right.
doing it. There's
No,
way
that
we're
is
doing
what
it.
you're doing because you
How?
exhausting this 83
By
points.
respecting,
That shit
by
is
respecting the night that the dude
Yeah, you
had.
disrespect that
No.
night. That's what you supposed to
I'm
disrespect that night
respecting
because
what Bam did.
that shit,
20 for
that
43 is respectable.
no, that shit was disrespectful to the game of fucking basketball to
Basketball
foul
is
niggas just so
disrespectful.
you could
No,
get
let me
extra foul
rephrase
shots
what
at
I'm
the
about
end of the
to say.
game.
The
That
NBA
shit is nasty.
itself is disrespectful to the game of basketball. Please understand that. The NBA itself is disrespectful to the game of basketball.
Yeah,
It
but
is
you
not
exhausting
pure.
this
There is
bullshit.
nothing fucking pure about the NBA.
You
Pure.
unethical 83. There we go.
What?
Unethical 83. He
What?
didn't even do it in the spirit of the game.
Kobe was on fire in that game. All right, now let me look up Wilt's
Bullshit.
numbers for his 100-point game. Deadass. I'm gonna look that up real quick,
Some
just
bullshit,
for
bro.
comparison.
That shit is
Get
some
off my
bullshit.
head,
The
dude.
fact that you have to foul the other
Off my
team
head.
so they to just to save time on the clock so you could give it back to your man so he could try to get more points. Stat pad and
All right.
bullshit.
Okay, how many free throws you think Wilt took in his 100-point game?
I don't care.
40.
32. He
Yo,
took 63 field goal attempts in that game. He took
God.
63 shots.
how many times did they foul the other team to get them to stop the clock so they could have
That
more
part
time to
I
stat pad?
totally
How many
get.
times did they do that?
That part I totally get, but did he
That shit is
still not
nasty,
do what his
nasty
job
work.
was?
Mockery
Did Bam
of the
still not
sport.
do what his job was? His job was this.
Disgusting.
Just because all of this other side shit happens at a job, don't mean that you still not supposed to do your job.
Disgusting. He should have been on the fucking bench.
Come on.
He should have been out of the game. The game was fucking over. Why are you trying to score extra points with 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock when you're up
to
by
beat the
fucking
record.
50?
To beat the record.
Bullshit.
To beat a record. That's why.
Bullshit.
That's why. Because if you get that close to an opportunity to beat something that
No,
people get
real
to
niggas do
beating,
it when it matters.
how are you not a competitor at the end of the day to say, yo, you
That's
know
not
what?
competitive.
Who want a chance at that shit?
That's not competitive.
So who you mad at more, the refs or the Wizards?
I'm mad at the refs. No, not the Wizards. I'm mad at the refs. I'm mad at Spoelstra. And I did hear, I'm not as mad at Bam because I heard Bam yelling and telling his team, don't foul. Don't foul, because he wasn't trying to do that shit. But they kept egging him on to do the shit. That shit was disgusting. I'm
Man,
never
that's
giving this shit props.
That's cool. That's cool. I will, because that's something that a lot of people can't do in this world. So anything, it don't
He
matter
couldn't
what it
do it
is.
either
and
if
a lot
they
of
wasn't
people
fouling
can't do it,
niggas.
But he did it.
I'm gonna say this.
He
I
couldn't do it
respect
either if the refs
83.
wasn't giving him
He did
40 free throws.
He did it though. That's the whole thing. It don't matter if you
Listen.
feel like he didn't do it, What's history going to show? History is going to show he did it.
History is going to show that he had 40 free throws.
43.
43. He made 36 of them. He only missed 7. That's pretty impressive to me within itself.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this. I like Kobe's 81 more
Cam
than
Thomas
get
most of his points in games that he score a lot off the free throw line. So what are you saying right now? Because you've been impressed by free throws when it comes to him.
Caparoni. That's caparoni with cheese.
Yo, he never has good shooting.
Cam Thomas has the worst whistle in the NBA.
Hey,
what are you talking about?
Hey, yo.
Pepperoni and cheese. But
out of the whole NBA, that's ridiculous. You got a stat to track that out the whole NBA.
Nobody gives a fuck about Cam Thomas. And I tell you my conspiracy theory again on why I think they did this with Bam. This is all about the Olympics. This is about Bam being the best center in the NBA and the best center being an American player.
He's not the best center.
But he scored 83. It's in the
history. You scored 83. Don't thinking that scoring the most points means you're the best. Just because he scored 83 points,
Jokic never
nobody putting him ahead of
That's
Joker.
Gonna be who's going to be our center for the Olympics?
Him. But that don't mean he's the best in the league.
That's what they're trying to say.
The narrative
you saying his 83 is part of a marketing strategy.
Point scoring makes you the best needs to stop it right now.
He's saying that the 83 is part of a marketing strategy.
Exactly.
Market, sure, but it don't mean you the best. Just because you marketed well, don't mean you're the best.
No, of course,
right. So guess what? They sell more jerseys, they sell more T-shirts, they sell more sneakers. Cool. It doesn't mean he's the best.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of what's not the best, how y'all feel about them canceling the Magic City? They said this isn't the best environment for the situation. You wanna? I said a rollout. Y'all mad at me, and they probably brought it to Magic City. You know there ain't gonna be no rollout. Ain't no rollout. What? So I don't know what happened. Who knows why it got canceled? Maybe investors weren't happy. You know what I mean? This is a family business. I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? How they saying to let this happen?
It's all of that. Like the shitstorm got bigger and bigger to the point where they was like, yo, we can't do this because we're gonna offend too many people. And when you offend too many people, that then affects your bank account.
What if the man brung his wife? And this
but I showed y'all how much ticket sales plummeted. That was crazy. The average ticket was going for 180. That shit went down to 50 overnight when they that's crazy. So really people was paying that extra $130 just to pay homage to, like I said, one of Atlanta's most reputable businesses for over a couple of decades, man. They was willing to pay that extra ticket to pay homage, man.
I still want the hoodie.
Yeah, that hoodie was fire, but them shits is going to Zimbabwe, man, or some other place that you never heard of, man.
Like, and they got it in the front in big bold letters. Big bold letters. You see the hoodie? The hoodie tough. You would think they play for the Orlando Magic. This shit got Magic. They promoting the Magic. They promoting that prominent business more than the NBA team. And you coming to the stadium to see the NBA team.
Those hoodies will go fire with a nice pair of beef and broccolis or something, man. I have to go find me a pair of beef and broccolis to rock with that.
What's next? A Super Bowl commercial? What next? First
Magic City Super Bowl commercial? Nah, that'll never happen. Magic City Super Bowl commercial? Are you kidding me?
If Magic City pay for the spot.
Yo, the NFL ain't airing that, man. The NFL, that's the difference between the NFL and the NBA. The NBA actually let that shit get to a point where it almost happened, and it was actual hoodies made and all of that. The NFL, as soon as that proposal gets to the desk, it's a dub, man. Like, hell no.
That's crazy.
It's a big difference between those two leagues, man.
Man, they let Donald Trump come.
Yeah, I mean I don't understand. Magic City and Donald Trump. We comparing
the PDF file. I mean, all the Epstein files and all of
yeah,
that.
we all know that stuff, but I mean, still at the end of the day,
slide,
he's
so
the president.
Let him go to the ass slide. Don't make it seem like they so much better, is what I'm saying.
I ain't saying
they're
you
involved
ain't
in
gonna never get me to have that stance. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how Magic City and Trump,
because they're involved in nastier, worse shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Going in Magic City.
Absolutely. But he's
That's
still
what I'm
leader
saying.
of this
So don't make it seem like they're above something.
He's invited to certain places. Unfortunately,
they're not above.
he's invited to certain places.
Huh?
I said he's the leader of the country, so unfortunately, he's still invited to certain places.
Well, I'm just saying, them owners in the NFL ain't above shit. Them niggas is just as nasty or worse than anything that happens in fucking Magic.
Nah, it's nasty shit going in all big business. I'm just saying they not letting Magic City night slide in the NFL. That's all I'm saying. The Falcons would never be able to do no shit like that.
And I'm saying
the Braves in baseball would never be able to do some shit like that. But with the Hawks in the NBA, Adam Silver was like, I don't know, let's think about this. We might be able to spin this a certain type of way. And then once they figured out they couldn't spin it, they had to can it.
Maybe the NBA is trying to keep it realer than the fucking NFL, because the NFL is trying to do shit behind closed doors. And you know, that's the not for us league, man. And that's all it is.
I mean, I coined that shit years ago with the Kaepernick stuff, but you know, it is.
Did you? Did you? It sound like you done switched, my brother.
I still watch football every now and then because I love football.
It sounds like you done changed your position.
But what I'm saying is, like, yo, the NFL, it's dirty shit in all big business. But the NFL ain't gonna just let the bullshit happen right there on Front Street. The NBA,
they do all that bullshit behind closed doors.
Baseball is strict as something.
It
ain't shit going on with baseball. Like, you can't even spit on the wrong part of the dirt or grass without somebody getting offended in baseball. You know what I'm saying? So they the last one that you got. Like I said, the Braves. Yo, could you imagine the Atlanta Braves being like, we got a Magic City night? Like, you would think you was living in a whole different universe. And then when you think of the Falcons, you like, okay, maybe, but nah. But when you say the Hawks, you like, oh, nah, this shit is mad believable, man. Like, I believe that they would do some dumb shit like that. This is why when we first talked about it, I wasn't shocked at all. The shit didn't surprise me because it was the NBA allowing some shit like this.
The thing is, I was against it, but I'm also for it because I get both sides of it. That's why I'm glad.
I wasn't against it.
I'm the one who makes the decision on it. So I'm glad about that because I see both sides. It's terrible for, like, you know, it's going to be little kids in the building and all of that. Like, it's supposed to be a family-friendly atmosphere. But at the same time, I'm very sex positive, and that sex work is work that people are getting paid for. Like, they're out here, they're doing it. It's a legitimate job that they are making money. They're doing what they're doing. And if they're not bringing the strippers on the court,
how you know?
Right.
How you know what's going to happen?
That's the only thing, like, that would be the line.
Because they were just bringing,
they not bringing them
T.I.
Man, nah, bro, they ain't doing that, man.
They were just bringing T.I.
They wasn't doing that.
So I get both sides of it. I'm just glad I'm not the one who got to make the decision, because what do I think they should do it? Probably no. But would I go to it? Yes. Would I go to that? Yes.
I think in business. I think
so. Hold
on.
So you pay that price. You pay that price
that the people are willing to pay for. So, like Jay said, he would go. There's a bunch of people that would go. So,
like, maybe we should make it no kids that night.
Not doing something
really
that's
turn up.
Not doing something.
Let's have kids games. Let's make this a no kids game.
Right. Exactly. Like all you got to do is put a 21 and older only allowed to this game, and problem solved with all of that, man.
Yo,
problem solved with all of that, man. Yo, again,
listen,
like I keep trying to say, Magic City is that city of Atlanta's that's one of their most reputable establishments. Been in business for decades.
What about the fans like me? Not that I care, because I'm not a Atlanta Hawk fan. But what about the fans? That's what they, you know what I'm saying? The Hawks want the players to not be in despair, but want them to get better. And they lost the game, and they want to, shoot 100 more free throws after the game.
They not shooting 100 more free throws after. Everybody going to Magic City after to have a good time.
You see what I'm saying?
To either celebrate the victory or wash off the defeat. Like both teams is going. It's going to be a celebration of epic proportions. Because if you think about it, after Magic City night at the game, imagine what that celebration is going to actually look like in Magic City after. It's going to be the most splendiferous, spectacular. Listen, spectacular. That's how big this shit would have been. That would have been the greatest night in Magic City history, man.
Yeah, I want to see content creators like RDC do a parody of that shit because they hilarious, man. I want to it's no way possible that shit would have been good for the team culture. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a tough loss. You could lose like Washington did the other night. Somebody
what a Magic City
records on you. It wouldn't even matter. None of that shit mattered. The post games would be shorter. They're like, yo, I'm just trying to hurry up and go. And I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you win some, you lose some. Peace, man. Interview over. Now I mean,
you know how much bread Hawks, Falcons, and Braves have dropped in Magic City over the last 25, 30 years? Yeah, trust me, they support. The league supports the club, which is why the club wants to support the leagues. The NBA was just the only one that actually entertained. Yo, this shit almost happened. We was days away from this shit happening.
We're about to put ink to paper.
And somebody was like, nah, we can't do this shit, yo. Like, nah.
Wasn't it like Luke Cornett or somebody?
Well, no, he was the one that first started complaining about this shit on social media.
He stood up.
I guess that's what everybody else started looking at it like, yo, are we right for this? Like, is this okay?
It takes one person to, make a change. Shout out to Luke Cornett. Or it takes one person to be a motherfucking hater.
What team the Cornett play for again?
I think the Spurs.
You need to be on the Utah Jazz the way you're
talking. He ain't never getting traded to the Hawks for sure.
Yeah, I think it's the Spurs. But the Spurs always had that family community shit until the whole wife swapping shit happened back in the day, and that was crazy. With Brent Barry and Tony Parker and their wives and all of that shit. Like Tony Parker was smashing Brent Barry's wife, and she looked almost like y'all remember that?
Tony
Parker was smashing Brent Barry's wife, and Brent Barry's wife looked almost identical to Tony Parker's wife, Eva Longoria at the time. Like that was crazy.
Hey. Now, I mean,
that was the only scandal that you heard out of San Antonio.
You know how Frenchmen give it up?
I don't, and I don't want to know.
Tony Parker. You know what I mean?
Yo, y'all seen Stewie getting a spinoff?
Yeah, I seen that.
Fire, right?
Yeah,
I can't wait to see that shit, man.
Yeah, they was funny, man. He was funny with him and the dog. It's just his whole character, like.
Fox signed off to a 2-year deal. They already greenlit 2 seasons. So
what's this going to be about?
I don't know, but it's probably going to be introducing different characters into his world.
Mm-hmm. I'm questioning.
I figure Brian will probably be around a little bit, but I think it's going to be all new characters.
I'm questioning this.
I've seen enough to tune in at least one episode.
Yeah, come on, man. Stewie, I gotta check that shit, man.
What you mean? I seen him on the show. I seen him. And I seen, what he contributed to the show that he was on. Like, I just felt like he wasn't, I don't know, just like a quote unquote role, like a side character. Of course,
he was bought. He was
like
Stewie was bought. Like, I feel like Stewie was bought until Peter took over like Homer. Because think about it, when the Simpsons first came out, Bart was the dude, but eventually Homer took over as the dude. Same thing with Family Guy. To me, Stewie was the dude at first, but then Peter just is that dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like a Bart spinoff, I don't know how that would have done.
It would have been fire.
Like a Bart like because Bart is such an integral piece of The Simpsons, and The Simpsons is that and more. Like, if you just make it Bart, is it gonna be good? I feel like if it was The Simpsons, I'd rather see a spinoff about this nigga Mo than one about Bart. Like, and just like with Family Guy, they made one about Cleveland before they made one about Stewie.
Yeah.
But now 20 years later, do we want to see a Stewie spinoff? But if it's good, it's good. But I don't know.
I want to see it because I think it has the potential to be good. It could be bad too, but I want to see it. It's not something that I would frown upon. Like if you try to tell me it's about to be a Chris spinoff or a Meg spinoff or a Lois spinoff, I'm like, nah. But Peter, Stewie, Brian, I would, either three of them, I would fuck with a spinoff for.
You know what, Meg, I might not be that mad about because with Meg, I'm kind of interested to see where they're gonna take it. With Stewie, we've seen mad Stewie standalone episodes already. Like Stewie is already like one of the main parts of the show that makes Family Guy. It's him and Peter. That's it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. Like I ain't all the way opposed to it, but it just makes me think, don't mess up the legacy of a good show.
But I think it might even like build on it to where if they write it the right way, and think about it, Seth MacFarlane is head of this Stewie shit too. So I don't think he's gonna fuck up his legacy of what he built with Family Guy because it's still him. Like if they would have been bringing in other writers, other directors, producers to try to remake his baby, then maybe we would run into situations like that of them fucking with the show's legacy. I don't think Seth would fuck with his own shit.
Okay, I feel you. I mean, like, did you like Ted? The like the TV show Ted?
I haven't even honestly watched it. The movies I fucked with, but the TV show I haven't watched.
No, I've seen the movies. That's with Mark Wahlberg. I've seen that.
Yeah, the movies are dope.
I watched a piece of the TV show and it just didn't really hold me. You know what I mean? But I don't know. What was the other show he had? The fake Star Wars shit. That shit was mid.
I think I know what you're talking about. But the shit that he did with Neil deGrasse Tyson, the Cosmos, that shit was fire.
That was fire, but that wasn't funny at all. It
I know, but it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny.
That was amazing.
Funny parts.
That shit was one of the best science shows ever.
Yeah, that's my shit.
But I'm surprised they didn't do another season of that. I thought that
I've been waiting for years.
But I don't know. I'm skeptical about fucking up Family Guy because the Cleveland show, I fucked with it. I fucked with. What did y'all think?
Cleveland shit was cool. I fuck with Cleveland shit a lot because I always liked him as a character. I would even fuck with spinoffs of the other two of Joe and Quagmire. I think both of those would be good.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather see a Quagmire spinoff, but that shit might be too crazy.
You already, but they in this
it might be
day
too
and
crazy.
age, in this climate, there's no way they can do it.
Quagmire and Epstein file.
You understand exactly? That shit
might be too crazy
before it got greenlit, man. Giggity, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But nah, the Cleveland Browns, that shit was my favorite show. Cleveland, that shit
was hilarious, man.
Word. And they had it on Netflix. The fact that they took it off Netflix had me tight. Like,
even Joe. I would fuck with a Joe spinoff. I don't think it would last for too long. I think it might be like a 2-season, 3-season type thing because how much can you build on Joe's character? But I think if they do the Stewie shit right, we could be looking at 5-6 more seasons maybe. If they do it right. And it's Seth shit, so I don't see him fucking it up. I don't.
Nah, but I just wanted to say this. I just wanted to say this to earlier when you was talking about with the power and how the backstories and the sagas and all of this and that. They really built that shit up. Because when I was watching Power, the first Power with Tommy and Ghost, they was always talking about their past and talking about their past, building up that character, building up the backstory. Watching it, I didn't understand that they was gonna come out with the saga and this and that. But seeing how it unfolded, just seeing how they did it, in my opinion, in chronological order, intentional. It was all intentional to build the backstory to come out with the saga. I think that was part of 50's master plan from the beginning. And I'm saying I did not see that, but the fact that he's doing it, you can do that when the character is that good. Family Guy was that good that they could get a spinoff. A lot of shows come from spinoffs. The Simpsons was a spinoff from the Truman Show. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It was,
Tracy Ullman.
my
What?
fault. I said the Truman Show. I meant to say
Truman
Tracy.
Show is a movie. Tracy Ullman show.
Yeah, Tracy Ullman.
And it was just on Tracy Ullman. It was just like a
Yeah,
little.
It was
like
a
Family
portrait.
Matters
like
was a
little
spinoff.
3-5 minute skit.
Did you know
Yeah.
that?
What?
Family
What?
Matters was a spinoff from fucking what
Perfect
was
Strangers.
that? Perfect
Perfect
Strangers.
Strangers.
With
Did you know that Jeffersons was a spinoff from
All in the Family.
All in the Family? Yeah.
fucking what else was a spinoff? It's another one that Girlfriends was a the game was a spinoff from Girlfriends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mad shit spinoff.
Different World was the spinoff from the Cosby's.
TV show.
Yeah.
Word.
Mm.
But spinoffs, I'm not saying spinoffs are bad, but I'm just
Frasier is a spinoff from Cheers.
Frasier is one of the
Frasier
best
is that
shows.
shit. And
Niggas
Cheers
don't
is
know
that
about
shit.
Frasier, bro.
Them two shows
Yeah.
are so fucking good. Cheers and Frasier, man. So
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah, I was a fan of Cheers.
The
one.
new Frasier is kind of okay
Yeah,
sometimes. It got canceled quick. But the old shit, that shit in Cheers, yo, on Pluto, they got a channel, the Frasier and Cheers channel. You could just go into that shit and watch that shit for a couple hours, and it just be episodes of both of them shits, like back to back.
Yeah, I got Frasier like as one of my top shows because that show got bars. Like the writing in that
so
show,
good.
everything always boils back down to whatever they was talking about, and then wraps up at the end, and the jokes be so on point. And
The
that
cast
show
was
was
perfect.
a fire show.
The cast was perfect. I loved his pops on that show. Niles, come on, everybody know Niles was the man. Daphne was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like that show was just it. Everything with really good shows where the writing is good, the cast is good. Like that shit just be fire, man. Like those be the shows that I can just watch at any time, and that's why I fuck with that channel because Cheers is the same way, yo. Like Frasier on Cheers, hilarious. Sam was hilarious. Woody Harrelson was fucking hilarious on Cheers, man. For real.
Word.
Yeah. Now shout. Those are all dope shows. You know, I heard Ryan Coogler is doing a remake to X-Files.
Oh,
I'm
interesting.
definitely tuning in, and I hope I can get it. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to binge watch that. I'm not trying to wait every Tuesday for that shit. Like I need to watch that shit straight through, bro.
Yo, I don't mean to be a hater, but I feel like I'm hating on everything tonight. Why are we remaking everything though? Because it's probably gonna be fire. Well, why are we remaking everything? Like, why you can't just make a new show? Don't call it X-Files. Call it Black people doing fucking science shit. I mean, aliens.
Yo, that's a long title.
I wasn't mad at Jordan Peele for doing the Twilight Zone.
I'm tired. Like, yo, because you said that Twilight Zone. Do y'all watch Black Mirror?
The Twilight Zone. I wasn't mad
Black
at
Mirror
that.
is fire, and it's pretty much almost like the top Twilight Zone, but it's not the Twilight Zone. It's Black Mirror, and it's I don't know. Niggas remake shit too much for me. Like even with all the, they gonna do the Lion King over. They're gonna do Cinderella over. They're gonna do Little Mermaid over. They did like, bro.
Yo, it's no different than with the kick game. Think about it. The retros sell more than anything. The new ideas they make. You see more of a retro Air Max or a retro Dunk or a retro Jordan than you actually do see a new Jordan or a new Air Max or a new Dunk.
But did you see them shits I sent you? That new sneaker, what the fuck is called? The Inside Fusion or something? Like I like the new shit that they coming out with.
Some of them be dope, but they don't pop like that. They really don't.
Damn, what the fuck is the name of that shit? That shit is tough.
And that's like for whatever reason,
And
we're stuck on nostalgia because that's what we grew up in. But even like the younger generation, like bro, my kids, they like more of 90s stuff than they do this generation stuff. Whether it's clothes, whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whether it's, you know what I'm saying? Like TV shows, even like all of that stuff, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think quality is quality. I find myself listening to TLC sometime. I find myself listening to, oh, you know how you hear your parents say the oldies but goodies? The songs that I grew up on are oldies but goodies too. Like it is. I don't want to say that just because the song didn't come out 24 hours ago, that it's not good music. You know, good music is timeless. I just like that factor of it. The timeless part of the quality. You know what I mean? It don't have to just have come out.
Like these GT Futures, I fuck with these. And they got the.
I thought we could just see the check. I only see the check.
Yeah, I was about to say I see like the dude arm and a little bit of the sneaker.
Yeah.
Like if the GT Futures, the swoosh man shit.
Oh yeah, nah, those is cool.
I fuck with these. Like that's some new tech.
Yeah, I would copy those. But that's the thing, but those drop. Nobody running to the store crazy like they was just running to the store crazy for the Jordan 5s that just came out. Or before those, I think it was a pair of 4s that came out that everybody's running to the store. Like Jordan 4s, Jordan 5s. These sneakers that came out like 91, 92, some shit like that. And motherfuckers is still running to the store to get those as opposed to something that's just dropping now for the first time. Like people not running to the store for those. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for whatever reason, like it's the nostalgia. Like people just want the older stuff as opposed to the newer stuff, not just with sneakers like we talking about now. The reason I bought it to that is because like it's no different than with movies and TV ideas and all of that. Like people just want that. But those kind of look like something I've seen before.
Yeah, I think they like a new foam, but something else. Like I don't know.
Those look like the foams mixed with them old school first pennies before they was pennies, the Air Flight ones or something like that. I think they was called.
These shits is called the First Sight. But
Google Air Flight ones. They had that shit on them. The Air Flight one. Those was the first pennies before they actually made pennies.
I know what you're talking about.
That's what those look like, is a foam mixed with those. And that's why I'm like, oh shit, I kind of seen that before, because I guess my mind just automatically put those together, and it was like, that's what that sneaker looked like to me.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like they gotta have some innovation. And yeah, maybe it's partly because of what y'all saying, right? But if that's all you giving them is the nostalgia, people won't go with what's comfortable. But how about push the boundaries forward? Be creative. Do something new. Like, I don't know. Everything can't be about.
Bro, I totally agree. Like just when kicks along.
Whatever happened to For the Love of the Game?
I probably got like a bunch of new styles. Like, trust me, I've bought a lot of retros because the shit look dope. But I'll have like also my newest styles with stuff like the GT. I got a couple pairs of them GT Hustles. I like them shits. I got a pair of the GT. I forgot the name of them shits, but the shits that look like the old school Tim Duncans with the Boings at the bottom too. Mm-hmm. Like I got a pair of those. Like I'll fuck with different shit, but a lot of people, bro, won't. I know you'll fuck with a lot of different shit, but
I got a lot of new tech over there. I got them stupid ass shit you got to charge, and I got them shit.
I got a pair of them shits.
I realized, why the fuck would you want to charge a sneaker? You go,
bro. I need to get a new charger. My charger stopped working. I wore them shits one time.
Because but you gotta fail in order to innovate. You know what I mean? Yeah. And once you see that, it's like it just makes no sense to have to like you got to charge your computer, charge your phone. Like now you forgot your sneaker charger at home. Like
right,
like
you can't lace your shit because you ain't got the charger.
But that's why because of those shits, why they coming out with them new shits that's supposed to massage your feet as you walk. Now,
yeah, that's dope.
Like it's like different shit because those failed, but it's like, how about this innovation? How about this?
I'll fuck with the new shit, bro. Like I'm not opposed to it, but the majority, the masses are, and that's why they just keep giving people the same recycled shit. It's like, do you want to go see? You want to go see a brand new superhero that you never heard before? You want to go see that movie, or you want to go see the 19th X-Men or the 21st Avengers? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one would you rather go see? And most people would rather go see that shit as opposed to this brand new superhero that you never heard of before.
But I feel like sometimes you gotta force people into change, and not
That's
to say it like that, but
that's
like
tough because now you asking,
Apple,
now you basically saying, I'm telling you how to spend your money.
yeah, because Apple was the ones who took the floppy disk off of the computer, and then people stopped using floppy disks because there was something better out there. CD-ROMs, oh my God! Like you have to force people into change.
I get that there. I mean, I get that there. It's a tough sell, especially like I don't
Like,
know. I think maybe with a computer it's a little easier than maybe a movie or a TV show because it's so many options out there. Like with computers, yeah, it's so many options, but it's way more entertainment sources than it is electronical companies.
Like if we kept listening to cassette tapes, nobody would ever have an iPod and have 1,000 songs in
CD
your
first.
remember back in the day when even with CDs, you had to carry 3 CDs in your bag to school. Know what I mean? And maybe you only had 1 CD and you had to listen to the same 12 songs over and over again for the whole day. But now you can have
but the good CD player had the radio, so you could still listen to Hot 9.
Right, but now you can have 10,000 songs in your pocket.
No, it's facts
at all times.
It's facts.
Like you got to force people into change. It's for their own good.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. That's
like when you're an innovator. When
with
you're
certain
an innovator,
things, yeah.
When you're an innovator, you know better than the average consumer, and you have to teach them.
So basically, they got to stop making Jordan. They got to stop making Jordan 1s and be
stop
like,
making Jordans. Period. He don't even play ball no more.
They never gonna stop making Jordans, bro.
I get Jordan the fuck out of here. He don't play ball no more.
He's like they ain't never gonna stop. You understand? It's kids walking around nowadays that wear mics and don't even know who the fuck he is. Like they got no clue what he did on the court, but they just wearing them shits because they lit. Because that's it. Like,
and they're not wearing none of the new ones for real. And you know what? I will say this year and last year, they did like with them 4016s and 4021s and shit like that. They made some actual innovative Jordans like that are new and look different. But they still was a combination of the retros and nobody copped it because nobody wears new Jordans. They only wear the retros and they only wear them because of mindset because people say these are the cool ones. Like,
and that's the crazy thing about it is because like to me, I'm a sneakerhead. You a sneakerhead. Like it's certain Jordans, even like people love 3s. I think 3s are one of the wackest Jordans that ever was made. I don't fuck with 3s. But yo, everybody nowadays think 3s and 4s are like the grails. Nah, 4s are dope to me, but 3s don't hit.
Yeah, 4s are probably
I got 2 pairs of 3s, but I don't really fuck with them.
Yeah. The Jordans that people like the most is probably 1s, 4s, 7s, 11s.
Yo, YNs is all over the 3s now, bro. I'm telling you, they loving 3s out of nowhere now. The past year, 2 years, they've been loving 3s.
But the 3 and the 4 is the same thing. It's just the 4 is a better version. The 3 and the 4 is the same thing, but the 4 is just better.
The 3, yeah. It's not the same. It's a little bit. I see what you're saying, but like to me, the 3 is only certain colorways that hit with that shoe. The 4, you can't really miss on a colorway with that shoe. You can't miss. That shit
they're super, super similar. It's just that they improved the design of the 3 with the 4.
It's way more detailed. The 3 is super simple. I'll take a 2 over a 3, and most people don't like 2s.
Oh, I hate 2s.
Yeah, see, but I fuck with a 2.
The only 2s that I ever liked in history was the J Balvin 2s.
I like 2 lows. I got a pair of highs, but the lows hit, man. And them shit's hella comfortable. See, at my age, I like comfort too when I put my feet into something, man. You know, I want it to be snuggle. I don't want it to be like all constricting just for style. I want style and comfort because I'm older now.
Well, everything is about comfort for me. It's been about that. That's the only reason why I started rocking dunks and SB dunks in particular, because they have the air zoom sole and fucking in the padded tongue. Them shits are very comfortable.
So chat, if y'all like me, I just wanted to be sure what they was talking about. These are the 3s they talking about. These are the 4s right here. I pulled it up so y'all can know what we talking about.
4 is so superior than the 3, man.
But it's a very similar shoe. It's the same shoe. They just added the straps and the little
upgrade. They did so much more to that shoe. They are similar, but they did so much more to that shoe.
I watched the documentary about the making of all of the Jordans, and it's the same shit. Tinker took the same design and just added the wings on it, put that little up part. It's the same shoe.
The back is different. Nah, it's a lot different on that shoe, man. The silhouette is very similar, but the shoes are 2 total different shoes.
Y'all want me to read what it says next to it?
I think the closest 2 Jordans with each other, style wise, are gonna be the 6s and the 7s, and the 10s and 11s.
Okay, these are the 6s and the 7s, y'all.
The 10s and 11s.
Yeah, 10s and 11s are so similar in silhouette. All they did was add the patent leather. All they did was add the patent leather.
I see the similarity between the 6s and 7s. I see that for sure.
3s and 4s and 6s and 7s is the same shit. But
look
I
at
don't know
11s, bro. It's the same shoe.
Hell no.
It's the same shoe. It's just the patent leather. The eyelets are identical when you really look at the shoe.
Okay, maybe
the strapping all on the shoe is the same shoe, bro. Even when you put them on your feet, it feels like the same shoe.
I can't agree with you there.
It's just they added the patent leather. They changed up a little bit, but mainly all they did was add the patent leather.
The 10s are more blocky, like the 2s.
The 10s look like the 2s, he said. Hold on.
This is the 10. Like a blocky shoe, like the 2s.
Hold on. Look, this is the 10, y'all. This is the 10. Now we're going to go to the 2. Let's see J comparison to the 2. All right, this is the 2.
Nah, I don't see it.
Like, it's that blocky, big, bulky shoe.
Nah, but the 10s ain't bulky though, bro. Them shits fit your feet like a glove. Like, they not bulky at all.
Yeah, they got the inside padding, that inside.
They got all of that. The strapping on the tongue and everything.
Hey, if that's what you see, that's what you see. But
I'm telling you, bro. I see them shoes a lot. And 11s are my second favorite Jordans of all time. So that's why. And I'm not really a big fan of the 10s, but it's basically the 10 is really the predecessor for the 11. It's not many of the shoes that actually are a predecessor for each other. Like the 1s and the 2s look nothing alike. You know what I'm saying? The 12s and 13s look nothing alike. But it's a couple of them that you could see they took this and then built upon it with this. So I'll give you that with the 3s and 4s, the 6s and 7s, and I think the 10s and 11s. Everything else is just kind of all over the place.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite
that nobody really don't fuck with. I fuck with 17s on the low.
17s. I like 2. I like the 7s. 17, 16, 17. There you go.
I like 17s on the low.
I don't like these.
Once you started getting past like fucking 13, I was done.
I ain't like the 12s really. I'm not a fan of the 12s in retrospect.
13s I like. That's the one with the little marble on the side.
Yeah, the 13s is cool. The 14s,
Yeah, once you get past 13, I'm kind of cool on
I ain't fuck with the 12s. Everybody loved the 12s. I don't fuck them shit's heavy, man.
I ain't love these 12s. I
remember the heaviest shoe ever.
Your ass had them shits like the day they came out, day before they came out.
I did. You absolutely correct.
And you was sporting them shits, nigga, hard, nigga.
Absolutely correct. That's how I know they heavy. That's how I know them shits is like wearing Timbs.
You and Nas was the only niggas that had them shits. Because Nas had them shits on the Apollo, and then you went and got them shits like the next day or the day.
I had them shits like 2 weeks before they came out. That's shout out to my boy Ravioli, man. My boy Ravioli at Athlete's Foot in Kings Plaza. He used to bless us with shit 2 weeks early, 2 months early. Yo, shout out to Ravioli. That's my guy, man.
Shout out to Ravioli. Stir the podcast.
Yo, we used to get that shit, yo. I remember I had them. Remember when the Royal Blue Air Max 97s came out? I had them shits 2 months before when everybody was still going crazy over the original silver ones. And people was asking me, yo, you spray painted your shits? I'm like, nah, these are shits that's about to drop in 2 months.
Yeah, shout out to that.
We had that connect, man. We had that fucking connect. And that's what turned me out to being a sneakerhead, man. Was having that connect.
The backstory to how it all began.
Yeah, man.
My favorite pair of J's is these ones right here. But
the ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they classic. Those are timeless, man.
Yeah, I thought they was the more for the look than the comfort. Because when I first wore them, I had to break them in. Like them shits.
Yeah.
They wasn't that comfortable when I first
Jordan ones are not comfortable.
Yeah, they wasn't that comfortable.
And unfortunately, it's the pair of sneaker that I own the most of.
Them shits is tough. Visually, though, them shits is tough, bro.
Pairs and colors of them shits, man. Because them shits you could wear with anything, man. You could throw in a Jordan 1 with a suit and go to work, man.
Them shits is so clean, bro. Them shits is clean.
And my favorite sneaker all time still got to be an SB Dunk, man. Just because there's just so many different stories behind the SB Dunks, depending on which ones you get, and they just super comfortable, super durable. Like, But the Jordan 1 is not my favorite sneaker. My favorite sneaker is a tie between the Air Max 97, the original Silver Bullet, okay,
and the original OG Foamposite, the Royal Blue. Those are my two favorite sneakers ever.
That would be my top three. That's my top three right there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was just to be indifferent, but those are my favorite sneakers too.
And I got both. I got both of them sneakers over there.
Same.
Yeah. Definitely got me a pair of Silver Bullets. And I got the Silver Bullets multiple ways because I got the golf one. I got the regular one. I got like the inverted joint, the one with the fucking smooth pattern to it. Yeah. I got the ones with the purple check, the ones with the teal check.
Yo, that shoe is just, to me, it's just iconic. Those two shoes, like, so that's why I had to get, remember when they came out with the mashup a couple years ago with the 97 Air Max, but like the Royal Blue Foamposite material and all of that, I had to get that mashup when that shit came out.
Did you see them shits that's about to come out, the fucking 95s with the bandana?
Yeah, yeah.
It's tough.
Oh, I got some 95s that I'm gonna pull out the stash for Air Max Day in a couple weeks. Ooh, these shits is fire. I got some fire 95s.
Why did some show toe up go? What? I'm lost, Luke.
Oh nah, sometimes you talking about the toe going up on a certain pair of kicks or something, but elaborate, let us know, you know. But yo, Another feel-good story I saw this week, man, and I want to talk about. See, I'm bringing the feel-good stories this week, man.
Okay.
Yo, it was a retired dude. Like, he was 75. He got dementia. And he so happened to, like, be in a casino and accidentally hit a $1.2 million jackpot after confusing the slot machine for a vending machine. He was just trying to buy a Dr. Pepper and he hit for 1.2 million.
Nice.
Once his caretaker came to the situation and, you know, told him everything or whatever, they let him, you know, take his winnings and he left. That's crazy, bro.
Nah, I love to hear it. I seen a story like that where a guy won $3 million and they told him his services is no longer needed there. They asked that concert to leave the facility. They was not trying to lose that money.
I seen one where a lady found a ticket for like $50,000 on the floor. Like a ticket, she found a winning ticket. She took it to the cash thing and tried to, like, you know, be a good Samaritan. And they gave her a $50 steak dinner and told her thanks.
Yo.
Yeah. Yo, crazy, yeah.
Here's this
They
dinner.
split that as soon as she left. Like, yo, that shit ain't make it to whoever ticket it was. They split that they self. Like, you
That's
gotta tell me they called the person, like, yeah, this good person just picked. They said Christmas came early. That's what they said.
That's fucked up. Because why she just ain't cash that shit? Sometimes being a good Samaritan goes too far. I think that was
when keeping it real goes wrong. When keeping it good goes wrong.
Because yo, seriously?
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Like, why? Like, yo, just a dinner? Like, yo, you can't even at least say, hey, come back next weekend on us. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you a dinner. We'll give you some free gameplay. We'll send a bottle of champagne to your room. Like, even all of that only costs like maybe a G. You can't even do that.
And that would have been great PR for the fucking
right.
Great PR.
And it would have been a reminder for people to do the right thing. Because, hey, look what you got. Now you got a little mini vacation next week or the week after. You and your loved one could go and enjoy. Mm-hmm. Yo, that's fucked up, man. Yo, whatever casino and all of that is, yo, fuck y'all, man. For real. Fuck y'all.
And yo, even if you got all that, it still wasn't 50 bands. Cash the 50 bands. Yeah. If you find 50 bands,
I get you there, but at least you could do, you know what I was saying, like the little vacation.
You're right.
Man.
You're right.
At least.
But I'm just talking to the people. If you find a motherfucking ticket for 50,000, cash the ticket. Know what I mean?
Do some good. You could do your own good with 50K now.
Right. Once you get the 50K, do a good deed for somebody else.
You become Santa. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just slimy on big corporate. I hate when big corporations do slime ball shit like that, man. A steak dinner, and it probably wasn't even a good steak, man. It was probably like a 8 cooked at 8 on the steak meter, man.
If it was only like $50, how good of a steak could it be?
It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't.
Yeah, I keep talking about steak. I forgot to mention earlier in the show when I was talking about Big, his daughter opened up a steak spot. You know what I'm saying? She got a Big Papa's house or something like that.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
she got a steak spot.
She had like the soft grand opening on March 9th. Yeah, I did see that. Shout out to her for that, for real. I hope that blows up like crazy, for real, because that shit made me smile. And like the menu was kind of themed after like some of his songs and stuff like that. Like
the cheese, eggs, and Welch is great.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. I
know that gotta be on the menu.
Definitely a feel good story right there, man.
I might have to check that out. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. And I think it's in the city somewhere. I can't remember if it's in Brooklyn or Manhattan.
Keith Lee need to go to that spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here at the Big Papa's house trying his steak.
Yo, so is that Keith Lee dude the same wrestler dude, man? Keith Lee?
No,
he was a professional fighter too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like before, he used to be a wrestler, and now he just do YouTube stuff, right? Because when y'all mentioned him before, I was curious, and now that you brought it up again, I meant to ask it before, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, you brought him up. I think it's the same dude who used to wrestle.
What? I don't think he's a wrestler. I think he's a UFC fighter.
All right, because he was a Keith Lee dude who used to wrestle too. So that's why I was thinking.
It was definitely the UFC more than a wrestler. He might have wrestled. Like, I know him from UFC. I was watching it. But I'm just saying that would bring a lot of publicity to the Big Papa house if Keith Lee stopped in and, you know what I'm saying, did a review there. So hopefully he do that. Word. He got tendenism out of that Get Out situation. So that was dope. But he was on it.
He the one who made that shit super pop too. Like it went up and down in a matter of like a week. Like, but shout to them. Shout to him. Keith Lee brings a lot of attention to restaurants, like just by going there. And I like the fact that he don't like go in and make it a big deal just because he there. He sends somebody else in to get the food, make the order anonymous, so they can't do nothing special to try to make
it up.
He did right. Mm-hmm. He want to get the same treatment as everybody else, and then he's giving a real review. It was fucked up that time they got him sick. You ain't see that?
Place that he went to, gave him food poisoning.
He ordered some sushi or something, and he was eating the sushi, and then niggas went back and zoomed in on the sushi, and there was a worm moving in the sushi.
Oh hell! Yo, that place was over though. After that, I bet you it was done for them.
Yeah, I think it was fucked up for them. But word. Matter of fact, he didn't get sick. But they was just saying that they saw the worm and they were zooming in on the worm. And then he was like, yo, I didn't see it when I was eating it. Obviously, I wouldn't have ate it if I'd have saw it. But
food poisoning ain't no joke, man. Like restaurants need to check themselves because it could be the littlest thing. It don't necessarily have to be like expired food or them cooking it wrong or anything like that. It could be something of them like not washing their hands properly before they prepare the food or something. Like that shit ain't no joke, man. Like people who handle food, man, like y'all need to understand y'all got a big responsibility out there to the world to make sure that you ain't fucking people's lives up for no reason.
And on top of that, word is win. You know, my guy, he put me on to this spot. It was a Oriental spot. I was going there, I was getting soup, but then he turned me off from it because he said when he went there last, you know, he seen that they didn't have no gloves on when they was preparing his food, and he said he seen them like wiping their hand with their body, like you know how you be like. He said, and he was like they ain't have no gloves on. They was preparing his food. He said, yo, he took his receipt and he left. And after I heard that, I didn't go because it's like, how many times you eating something from somewhere and you didn't see how it was prepared or who prepared it? Who knows what they're doing? You are really taking the risk.
Digging up their nose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they got lunch stuck in their teeth and they just doing the quick, you know what I'm saying? Like pull out, and then now next thing you know, that shit is on your sandwich or whatever. Like, nah, fuck out of here, man.
I don't know if you remember this, P, but your pops one day at that pizza shop on Myrtle, the next block down from Cumcal. Yep. I remember vividly one day they was in there and they took the money and was about to serve our pizza. It's like, no, go wash your hands first. You don't know where all this money been, and it's been touching his hands. You're gonna take that money and then go put it on my food? Nah.
Yo, 2 weeks ago, this bread was in a cocaine dealer's hands. A month before that, it was in a stripper's butt crack. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit been everywhere. Now you want to touch my? Nah, man.
I remember vividly that, and that I always remember that. Like, nah, you ain't gonna be touching money than touching my food.
Nah, that shit don't work. Like that shit don't work, man. I remember that day, bro. That shit was wild. Like when that's shit you learn, and you be like, yo, now I know this from going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime it's that, bro, where I'm paying for something, I put the cash on the counter. Give me my food, then you can touch the cash, man. Like this is the order of this transaction is going if we doing some counter service type shit, man.
Right. But I was watching a video the other day about expiration dates, and it was basically saying that a lot of them expiration dates is fucking just made up by the people who sell food to make you throw your food away and buy more food. Like a lot of them aren't like actual, like you'll get sick by dates. I forgot. I could do the research next time and like tell you exactly which each one means, but only one of them is the one. Like I think they said only on like milk does it really matter or some shit like that. It's because most of them is just like, yeah, it might not be as fresh or it might not taste as good, but it's not going to get you sick. Ain't nothing with it, but they just want you to throw it away so you'll go and buy more shit.
Yeah, they got me a few times because I threw shit away because of the expiry date, or I didn't buy shit because the expiration date was either too close or I was over. So.
Yo, y'all didn't peep a couple of years ago. They made like the powers to be made companies change it. So if you look at certain products now, there's no such thing as expired. It's best buy.
That's the difference. Like it's three different. It's best buy, sell by, and use by. The use by is the only one that makes sense. The other two is bullshit.
Right. So remember, before everything used to just be expired. That's exactly why certain people that got power, they made these companies say, yo, you can't just tell people this shit is expired by this day. You have to explain to them on a greater scale of everything. And that's crazy that they've been bamboozling people for years before this shit, because this shit just happened like in the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Did y'all see? I think, I'm not 100% sure. It's someplace in Europe, maybe Denmark. I think they said, but they are outlawing supermarkets or outlawing restaurants from throwing away food at the end of the night. Like, they have to donate. They got to start donating this food. And I think this is something that needs to happen worldwide. Like, instead of, because, bro, these restaurants and shit throw away so much food at the end of the night. Supermarkets throw away so much food that you could give to a homeless person or give to a homeless shelter, but they throw this shit away and then fucking threaten people for trying to go through the garbage to get it.
Right.
When they
or if you give it to, like, yo, I got a friend that I know might need something. Yo, come up and pull up and get this rotisserie chicken. You could get fired for some shit like that. They'd rather you throw it in the trash. It's ridiculous.
Right. That shit should be outlawed. And it was outlawed in a certain country. I can't remember what country it was. I think it was Denmark. And if it was, shout out to them. But it needs to be outlawed fucking everywhere. Food should never just go in the garbage when it could go to someone
over helping somebody, man. Like, that shit don't make no sense. Yo, I've seen that shit before. Like, people get in trouble over, like, instead of just, yo, my man fucked up right now. He in a spot where he might need this rotisserie chicken. I know we about to toss out 10 rotisserie chickens from this store. Walmart, Safeway, King Supers, Pathmark, whatever the store is. Like, Stop and Shop. Know the shit gonna go in the trash. Yo, just give it to somebody who need it. The fuck?
Yeah, I totally agree with y'all. I end up saying, I know we finna close out because I know we're gonna clip up the show. Is they engineer the trees not to grow fruit. The ones that you walk past every day, it's like they make them all male trees. Like, but the way I hear that it works, it got to be like a male tree, female tree. It's like a whole system. I don't know how they articulate it for real, but it's engineered for the trees not to bear fruit. But naturally, if they didn't engineer it that way, it would bear fruit. The trees that you walk past back and forth on the Clifton Place trees, all these trees, they would be bearing fruit, bro. So
they say, I heard the reason that they don't do that is because who's going to clean up all of that shit? Like, if every tree had fruit and then it would fall off, be on the floor, it would be rotten and stinking. But maybe people would use them. But
I'm saying it to add to y'all point.
No, I feel you. I'm just saying
capitalism. They want to keep people buying.
I'm just saying I've had the same argument before, and I looked it up. They say the reason why is because of cleanup. It would cost.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit, man. They doing it because of capitalism. They don't want people getting.
If a person is hungry and they walk by an apple tree and it's right there for them, why are they not picking off an apple tree and eating it if they know that they can? Right. I don't see a problem with that, man. Like,
you can't tell me even if you pick the apple tree, he just want to spit the seeds on the floor, not clean up after himself. He probably
eat the apple, throw the pit away in the trash can or something. And keep moving.
What about when the apple fall off and put a dent in your car?
I don't think.
I'm just keeping it real. Like,
I think they would develop. Somebody would create or invent, like we were saying, innovation. Somebody would innovate, make something that go over your car to stop to soften the.
That's something different right there, man. Now you're talking more cost on the regular person that just got to protect himself from an apple tree. I ain't with that.
I'm just saying that there were reasons why they don't make. Like, if you look it up, there are reasons why they made them male trees opposed to female trees.
No, I get you, but the rotisserie
that does make sense.
Should feed somebody.
For everybody.
The extra Wendy's burgers at the end of the night should feed somebody, man. Like, the extra KFC should feed somebody, man. The extra Pizza Hut, whatever, should feed somebody, man.
The supermarket, you know how much,
man. The extra, like I said, the rotisserie chicken, the pasta salad,
the French fries, the string beans. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All that shit need to be in the pot.
Shit should be in the trash can when there's people starving out here, man.
Facts. That shit should be criminal. That shit is criminal.
It should be criminal. Absolutely.
All that food away. Criminal.
Yeah. Y'all big companies need to check yourself, man, for real.
Yeah, man. Don't throw away no raspberry beret neither. This is the raspberry beret episode. Now I'm saying, shout to Philosopher P. This is JTV, Chef Boyard Breezy. You know what I mean? We're gonna be back, same back channel, same back time next Thursday. I'll see y'all later.